Hey folks, I am currently testing the Samsung 25 Plus. The phone that I've been using for like 6 years was a £220 prime deal on a Realme 8 Pro or a Realme 9. I can't remember which one, but I've had it at least 5 years and it's done the job. But it's reached the point now where the battery just isn't really holding charge, and anytime it gets hot, which can happen in my car because it's not air conditioned, it's an old vehicle, it just gets a bit hot and my sat nav turns off, my phone switches off, and it never wants to switch back on until it's been cooled down for a long time, and it's just awkward if I ever need to ring or if I got in an emergency. So I ended up buying this phone. Been saving up, bought it outright, just with a cheap SIM. I just like to own my things. Call me crazy. I know every single person phone contracts these days, but I am old school and I like to own what I own. So hopefully I don't smash it. I've put a case on it and a screen. That's all you can really do, isn't it? And I just wanted to give it a test. Right now I'm looking hot and sweaty. I've just got back in after another kind of run/walk, and what I'm currently doing is I'm just looking at kind of what features are on the phone. It's taken me a while to get the phone set up, and I still haven't fully got it set up. I need a charger. Apparently phones don't come with chargers these days, and it needs a 45-watt fast charger. But it has more features, has a lot of like useful AI, and I know a lot of AI is cringe, but some of it is pretty decent, like just to understand a page of text dead quick. It's got like these translate features. It's got a whole host of stuff. Like I can actually talk to my phone, so if I'm driving, I can make it do things without touching my phone, which is really helpful in England because you can't touch your phone, but you can operate a 400-foot wide Tesla tablet. So go figure. But um, currently, I'm doing something called picture in picture, and it's using the two lenses of the phone. So I've actually just got it resting on my steering wheel, and it's using some wide lens, and typically I'll just sit here by this little estuary and I'll chill. It's not the most intriguing view of all time, but you get to see the grey clouds of England for a change. And I just wanted to see how the quality was. Like I say, for me, most of the phones, they're going to be the same old. I'm not going to use it any differently. I'm just going to be browsing the web in bed or texting my mum or something. It's not like I'm super high flyer. It's got eSIMs. I don't travel. It's got lots of features, but yeah. I found it on a UK. I found it on a UK store that literally sold fridge freezers, and it was like £300 off what it should be, and there was like two in stock. Now, whether they just started to buy some phones in, I don't know, but I've checked it all out. It's all legit, and I'm not going to say it's a bargain. No phone is a bargain, but this was, I think it was 720 outright for an S25 Plus, which with 256 gig, which I think is pretty good. And I had a look around, figured out what I wanted from the phone. It was between this and a Pixel. I've heard issues with the Pixel Tensor chip, and I've been on such a bad phone for so long that I was like, look, I just want to go on Samsung. It'll probably work. And yeah, at the moment, it's really busy where I am. I've just been on a run/walk and I'm sweating like a pig. I do apologize. And this car is heating up and I've not got my window down. So probably won't be a long one, guys. But I keep, it's really weird. I keep flitting between moods of wanting to play Gears of War for that nostalgia, and I have this image in my mind that it's going to be full lobbies, I'm going to be having a laugh and enjoying myself, and then I also have this idea of like buying it, playing one match, and being like, why the hell did I buy that game? So I don't know. We'll see how we go. In terms of myself, man, my beard is itchy today. I need a shower and a shave, honestly. Um, in terms of, myself, I have been continuing to do my walks. And I don't know if they're paying off or not. I mean, I have lost a little bit of weight. Don't know if anybody can tell. Feels awkward saying that because then someone's probably going to try compliment me and I won't believe it. But I mean, I've lost a tiny bit of weight, but nothing major. I think I look a tiny bit slimmer in the face, slightly less bloated, which I guess is nice, but it's more just for myself. I found it to be very useful just to tire myself out a little bit. It helps with the overthinking, which I have a big problem with, and yeah, it works somewhat, but sometimes it's very miserable. Like the other day, man, had a couple low days, 3, 4 low days, couple. I think a couple people set me off down that path, and you know what I'm noticing now is when I go out, you know, like the word crash out. When I crash out over someone or something, it it doesn't last as long. I'm a bit better with getting myself back on my feet, back on track, and that's good. And so I keep putting myself kind of in uncomfortable positions, almost so I do get knocked off my feet, and I have to practice getting myself back on track, and that's been a bit helpful. Um, I believe as well I can swap this whilst I'm recording. So if I press this button, it should swap round. So maybe we'll swap you around for a little bit. Um, so yeah, the phone does have a lot of interesting features. I'm sure I'll come to get to use them. I'll be mostly sitting and playing fantasy football and browsing nonsense, but you know, that's kind of how phones are these days. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn off when it gets hot, because that is the main problem with my current phone, is it just keeps switching off every time it's getting hot. You know, I don't really have a lot to say today, guys. You know, I don't have any fantastic advice or any, you know, fantastic whatever the word is. I don't know what you'd call it. Any fantastic chats. It's just been I think it's been a couple, maybe it's been a week or something since I last did a video. I can't remember. Just been trying to get myself back on track. I've been okay. It's my birthday in a couple of days. Well, a bit more than a couple of days, but it's coming up to my birthday, and I always struggle. I remember I did a video on this last year and the year before. I always struggle on my birthday. I always just feel like another year's passed, not achieved what I want to achieve, and I get a bit down in the dumps. You know, it's just sometimes how it is, isn't it? Sometimes you just beat yourself up, and it always occurs around the birthday because, you know, especially in England, I don't know if it's different where other people are, but I feel like people want you to be excited about your birthday, but my birthday is always like the worst day ever. It's always a reminder that nobody's there, and, you know, I'm not even going to get into that, but it's just a bit of a miserable period. But yeah, you know, I got a mirror drop in PoE. That was a big moment. I know nobody plays PoE, but it's effectively like winning the lottery inside of the video game. I've been playing that game for a decade on and off, and it was a really lovely moment. And it was a bit strange, really. I don't want to get poetic about it, but I actually stood up to 2 or 3 people that I'd been meaning to just stand my ground a bit more and be a bit more, yeah, I don't accept that. And when I did that, I immediately had a really good day the following day. Attention-wise, female-wise, and just life-wise, I had a really good day that day. And I was like, wow, am I getting some karma here, some positive karma for standing up for myself? Wow, like, holy universe is actually throwing me a bone here. And then the next day, I felt really good. And then the next day, I got a mirror, and I was like, wow, thank you. You know, like sometimes, I know it sounds silly because it's not real. I know karma's not real. But sometimes when you're like doing all these things, you're doing all these self-learnings, you're doing all this like self-discovery at my age as a man, it's difficult because you're just meant to have it figured out, and you're meant to be a clever bloke, and you're meant to be manly and da-da-da and got everything figured out, alpha male bro, you know. I'm not really like that. And it was nice to like actually do something for myself and then feel the benefits, because a lot of the time you don't feel any benefits and you're like, was that even a good idea? Did I just screw myself over there? I don't know. And so yeah, I had a really positive week, and then I had a terrible week. So the universe swings in roundabouts. God, honestly, it's days like this where I've shaved poorly. I got lazy. I didn't use my oil. I didn't use my so and so, and I've irritated my beard, and now I've sweated and I'm hot and itchy, and you don't need to get into that. But honestly, I just want to get home and just have a nice cold shower and shave. Like sometimes you just feel like that. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to say hello and just say, I'm always here, guys. If you want to chat, chinwag. I'll try post this to YouTube. We'll see if it does it through my phone, because I've connected all my stuff up. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's my birthday. I'm thinking about stuff. I'm thinking about what I've not done, what I've done, thinking about the year as a whole. I'm thinking about family, and there's just a lot going on in my mind. And then I'm thinking about, I'll be honest, like in a really weird way, I'm thinking about Gears, because Gears was good, but it was stressful. It sounds silly, a video game to be stressful, but it was. I did get a lot of shit. I did get a lot of messages and a lot of stuff, and I don't know if I want to start all that again. So if I do go down the Gears route, I might just keep it very, very low profile. I might not even post. Who knows what I'm doing with that. But I just wanted to see how the phone was holding up, see if we've switched off, see if anything's okay. I've had me brew. I might just sit with a can of Coke now. Got myself a little can of the old nectar. And I'm actually a Diet Coke person. I am a Pepsi person, but I don't know if this is just me being an old man now, but for some reason, Pepsi makes me piss. Absolutely no idea why. It's like it just goes through me. I've never had that before. So I like the odd Pepsi, but I tell you what I have really warmed to. Dr. Pepper Zero with ice. Oh, that drink is like, wow, I can't stop on it, man. It's crazy. So yeah, just gonna chill in my car, cool down, listen to some music, and then drive home. And yeah, just wanted to say hello and hope everyone's having a good time. And if you're not, I'm here. You want a message, shoot me a message. I'm genuinely here for you. And if you don't want a message, I'm thinking of you. Maybe drop a comment. Somebody can help you out. Do it anonymously, whatever. But I'm trying to make this like a decent place for blokes, because everywhere else on the internet is a shit show, innit? Men bad, men terrible, men this, men that. There's terrible people everywhere. There's terrible women, terrible men, terrible, everything. So, let's not tar everybody with the same brush. Let's not even get into the T app. Let's not even go down that route. But yeah, thanks for listening. Have a good day.